I am so grateful to see you, divine souls. Thank you for stepping into Oriah Divine Sanctuary. If this video has found you, it's because your awareness is expanding. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe should you resonate on the same frequency of the divine purest light. During my meditation today, I gave myself permission to slow down and be present in the moment, which allowed me to attune to the collective energetic frequency of the divine. Divine souls, let's speak honestly today, without judgment, without fear, and without spiritual bypassing. After a spiritual awakening, one of the most painful realizations is this: you can no longer unsee what drains you. When your consciousness expands, your nervous system, intuition, and spirit become more sensitive. You begin to feel energy clearly. You recognize manipulation. You notice emotional imbalance. You sense when love is conditional instead of nurturing. And yet, many people continue choosing toxic relationships, family, friends, romantic partners over their higher self. Spiritually, this choice carries consequences. The first ramification is energetic fragmentation. Your higher self is calling you forward, but your attachments are pulling you backward. This creates internal conflict, fatigue, anxiety, confusion, and emotional heaviness. You may feel disconnected from your intuition or spiritually blocked, not because you've done something wrong, but because you're living in contradiction. Awakening requires alignment, and alignment cannot coexist with chronic self-betrayal. The second ramification is delayed evolution. Every toxic relationship that remains after awakening acts like an anchor. Lessons repeat, patterns recycle, pain resurfaces in different forms. Spiritually, this is not punishment, it is persistence. Life will keep presenting the same lesson until you choose yourself. When you stay where your soul has outgrown, growth slows, your gifts dim, your creativity dulls, your joy feels distant, not because you aren't capable, but because your energy is being siphoned into survival. The third ramification is distortion of self-worth. After awakening, continuing to tolerate disrespect, emotional neglect, or manipulation sends a subtle message to the subconscious. I know my truth, but I will abandon it to keep others comfortable. Over time, this erodes confidence. You begin to question your intuition. You shrink your boundaries. You spiritualize endurance instead of honoring discernment. But hear this clearly: endurance is not always holy. Sometimes walking away is the most spiritual act there is. Choosing toxic relationships over your higher self also affects your connection to Source. Not because God withdraws, but because you are constantly overriding divine guidance. Prayer becomes quieter, clarity feels harder to access, peace feels conditional. It's not that you're disconnected, it's that you're not listening. Awakening does not mean abandoning love, it means redefining it. You can love people without living inside their chaos. You can honor family without inheriting their dysfunction. You can care deeply without sacrificing your sanity. Spiritually mature love does not require self-destruction. And here is the hardest truth: some relationships exist only to show you who you are not meant to become. When you choose your higher self, you may lose access to familiar roles: the fixer, the peacemaker, the emotional container, the savior, and that loss can feel like grief. But what you gain is alignment, clarity, peace that does not require permission. After awakening, your responsibility is no longer to maintain comfort, it is to maintain truth. So, if you are standing at the crossroads between who you were and who you're becoming, know this: choosing yourself is not selfish, it is sacred stewardship. Your higher self is not asking you to reject others, only to stop rejecting yourself. And when you choose alignment, life reorganizes. The right connections find you, your energy returns, your spirit exhales. Honor the awakening, honor the call. It's not a coincidence. Your soul awakened, you were chosen. I hope you enjoyed stepping into Oriah Divine Sanctuary, where I'll guide you through your personal transformation gently, spiritually, and realistically. You are safe to grow, and I'm honored to walk with you. Always remember where your healing begins with awareness, and your transformation begins with your voice.